What's up, guys? My name is Andre. I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know about setting up your algos using edgeful. So first things first, I'm going to walk you through really the high level, and then we'll go into it. So we have the start here, we have the dashboard, we have the trade log. The start here is obviously the onboarding. The dashboard is where you're going to see your connected brokers and your created strategies. By the way, if you want to see that start here as you go along, you can open this up and you can go and see them here. I obviously have all the steps completed, but I'm going to walk you through how everything works now. So if you want to edit any strategies or you want to turn them on or off or whatever, you're going to do that over here. Your trade log, this is where your executed trades are going to live. I obviously don't have it on this specific account, but you can see this is where your trades will live. Then we have the templates, the analyzer, and the optimizer. Really what you want to start with, and I'm going to walk you through the process, but what you want to start with is the optimizer of these three. I'll explain a little bit more in a second. Over here, you have the all algos education. These are the explainer videos for all the algos that we have. And then we have the full video library. So we obviously include the all algos education here, trading psychology, backtesting and optimization videos. There are the detailed videos of each of the features right over here. And we do offer refining algo calls. So you can get on a call with me about your algos, about how to think about them. So you get one of those per month. And then algo access. So if you, at this point, you should get the algo access in the onboarding flow. But if you ever lose access, or you can get access right over here to the edgeful algos. The Discord access, this is your private Discord just for algo users. So make sure that you join this. You can talk to other users about their experience, about what is working well in this environment, what settings they found, etc. All right, there's an overview. So first thing that I would want you to do is watch the video on the algo that you're going to trade. So in this case, I'm just going to use the orb as an example. You're going to watch this video here. You're going to go through it. Call it 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Play it on 2x speed. You only have to watch it once. You really just need to understand how it works. That's really the most important piece. The video gives you a full breakdown of how that works. From there, you're obviously going to have it on your charts. So you're going to want to put it on your charts. You're going to go to your indicators, invite only. You're going to see them appear right over here. So I already have it on my charts right over here. You're going to see that over here. So now you can see the equity curve. I'm on NQ, 5-minute chart in the last 6 months. Really nice equity curve, really nice returns, good win rate, good profit factor, very solid overall, right? I didn't spend 3 hours figuring out how to get to these settings. Now, these are obviously not the most optimized settings. The equity curves, you can get much better performance, much higher win rates. But for the sake of this, I just wanted to show something pretty standard. Now, from here, the next thing, once you have an algo that you've probably seen online, I would want you to go to the optimizer. Why? Because the optimizer is going to be the place where you can go and figure out what are the actual settings that can help you transfer to your TradingView so you can actually get this set up. So the way that this works, and you can watch, obviously, I would recommend from the full video library, I would recommend that you watch this video here. This is the full breakdown of the optimizer. But I would recommend that you go and start to play around with some of the algos. The orb algo is the most consistent. It fires every single day. You can do it on ES, NQ. You can pick any, whatever you want. But you can decide whether you want to do a 3-month, 6-month, 1-year back test. You can go through and pick some of the constraints. Like I don't want to see anything that has a win rate less than 55%. I don't want more drawdown than $3,000. And then you can go and pick the variations of the actual strategy here. So you can go and optimize it. You're back to the result is going to look something like this. So let's say that I click on this. This is the first one. This has the highest score. I click on it. Now I go through. You're going to go and look at the information about it. I want you to understand what the strategy is doing. I don't want you to just go plug and play. You're going to take this. You're going to put it into your TradingView. You're going to start to automate your strategies. No, I definitely don't want you to do that. I want you to understand how the strategy works, where it's strong, where it's not, what the average losers are, what the average winners are, etc. So you can go through. You can scroll around. We also have a simple and advanced view of the breakdown down here. So it just adds a lot of information at the bottom if you want to look at the advanced. But the next step, after you've gone through, after you've experimented with some of the other ones, after you've tested a little bit, you've run a few optimizations, and you're kind of feeling a little bit more ready to actually go through and optimize and like put this on your TradingView after you've played around, is to transfer the settings into TradingView. So how are you going to do that? Right over here, let's just say I click on that. I'm happy with this one. This is the one I want to run. I'm happy with the win rate, the profit factor. You're going to click Run this algo. That's going to switch you over to this tab right over here. And the way that I like to do this, and we are going to build a TradingView extension that's going to do it for you. Sorry, a Chrome extension that will do it for you. But the way that I like to do this, it's not the best right now, not the best process right now, but I will literally just go here, put this like this, and then make sure that the settings that I have here match. So I see 1500, I'm going to put 1500. I'm going to see 50 and 60, I'm going to see 50 and 60. I'm going to do everything else. That's the way that I'm going to do it. I'm just going to go through this process and make sure that everything updates accordingly, everything is transferred accordingly. Literally one by one, we will have the TradingView Chrome extension that's going to be able to transfer this over for you. Until then, this is the way that it's going to be, where you just have to go through and just make sure that you're doing Tuesdays correctly, where you have everything correct. That's the way that's going to work. So let's pretend now that you're happy with this. You want to run this algo, right? You're going to go to your dashboard. You're going to add your broker. So once you add your broker, you're going to see it obviously appear here. This is my demo account. You're going to create a strategy, right? So let's just delete these for a second. You're going to create a strategy. Let's create this. You're going to read every word of this whole terms of service. If you're not comfortable with it, please don't do this. But you're going to read the terms of service. You're going to give it a strategy name. So I'm going to do NQ orb 5-minute. I'm going to do NQ orb 5-minute chart, 6-month whatever. You're going to put something in here that's going to remind you what it is. For the sake of this example, I'm going to put a placeholder. I'm going to connect my demo account here. I'm going to select my order type for my entry. Let's just say I'm going to select limit orders. There are some risks with limit orders. There are also risks for market orders. Just keep this in mind. It is very important that you test this on a paper account first before you risk an eval or your real money. Just keep that in mind. Your exits, this is only for your profit targets. Keep this in mind, only for your profit targets, not for your stop loss. We use market order for your stop loss always because that is the highest likelihood that you will actually get out of your trade for a loss that is expected. So let's just say I'm going to pick market order for my profit target. You're going to read every word of this, and then you're going to go and you're going to click enable. Enable means that you're actually going to go through, and when edgeful receives the signal from TradingView, you'll understand what that means in a second, we're going to place the trade in your account. So you're going to click on this. You're going to read every word of what's on here. If you don't agree to it, do not do this. I'm going to click accept here. You're going to create the strategy. You're going to read again. This is the final terms of service here. You're going to read every word of this, and then you click accept, and now you have your strategy. You are not done yet, though. What's the next step? Webhook. This is super important. You're going to click on this. You're going to copy this webhook URL right over here. And you're going to put in, again, let's say you're happy with this now. You're going to go over here. You're going to go on the three dots right over here. Add alert on edgeful-algos-org. Right? We're going to click on this. From here, what you need to make sure is you're on the correct chart time frame. You're on the correct ticker. You're on the correct, all of the settings in here you are happy with, and this is exactly what you want. Then you're going to go to notifications. You're going to put webhook. Right? You're going to paste this into here. Do not share this with anyone ever. If it gets leaked, if you share it by accident, you need to regenerate a new one. Once you regenerate, all your old alerts are not going to be valid anymore. You're going to have to go back and recreate the alerts. But you want to make sure in the message piece right over here that this is exactly here. We've created a placeholder, so it should be already there. If for any reason you delete it by accident or whatever happens, copy paste it from here. You're going to want to give this a name. Orb NQ 2026, right? That's going to be the name. You're going to go back. So we have the condition, same chart time frame. We have a 5-minute chart. That's very important. We have the message. We have the webhook in here. And we're going to click apply. From here, this is the last step. You click create here. What just happened? You're going to go to your alerts. You're going to see I have the alerts right over here. This is my alert. This is an active alert. If you want to change anything, if you want to change the settings on the alert, the safest way to do it is just to create a new one. Go through that process one more time where you paste the webhook URL, you make sure all the settings are correct, everything else, and you create a new alert and just delete this one. It's the safest way to do it. Now, why do we need to do this webhook? I'll explain very quickly how everything works. TradingView holds the algos, and it will notify edgeful when the algo triggers. Edgeful is the messenger between TradingView and your broker. We do not take any discretion on your account, which means that yes, you connect your broker to edgeful or your prop firm to edgeful, but we are not going to place a trade in your account that you did not generate. So what that means is there is going to be a signal that gets generated, like for example today, there was an entry long. This entry long, a message from the webhook, gets sent to edgeful. That message, we read it and we place that trade in your broker. So this would be long NQ, whatever else, we will place a long NQ order in your account. When the TP hits, then TradingView sends edgeful a message, -1, sell NQ, right? We will take that, we will place it in your account. -1 NQ. We have an FAQ here for different situations, so I highly recommend that you read it. What happens if I close my position early? Whatever else, you can go over here. You can ask us any questions here as well. We have a support team. Please reach out if you have questions of like, hey, what happens if this, whatever. All the situations. In the situation where your order gets rejected by your broker or the exchange, this is super important. We are not going to place a retry order. So if it fails for whatever reason, we are not going to place a new order for you. That is very important. So you can see here, for some reason, if you've closed your position early or whatever happens, please just keep this in mind that we are not going to take discretion on your account ever. That's super important. It's your account. You do what you want with it. We don't have any control on what you do with your account. But that's really it. That's the process. So you go through, you optimize your algos. If you want to pick a new one, you go to the IB. You can go through and test it out. For the sake of speed here, I will go through and do this. You can go through and you can test another IB strategy. You can do it on ES or NQ. And all you really have to do is go back to your dashboard. I'll wait for this to finish, but that's really it. You pick the strategy, use the optimizer to give you a range of settings that you're going to use. And then you can obviously, it's not meant to be plug and play, but the intention here is that you pick, the optimizer will give you the range of the settings. You can go and tweak them based on whatever your preference is. I'm going to go and create an IB strategy here, right over here. So IB strategy, I'm going to connect it to my broker, my demo account. I'm going to test it first in the demo account, obviously. Limit order, click create, click accept. Now I have my IB strategy. Both of these are going to send to my regular account here, my demo account. It is super important, and this is in the FAQ, but it's very important that you do not use the same ticker, and it actually is going to be here as well. right over here. Do not automate algos with the same ticker to one account. So you don't want to trade NQ on the IB strategy and NQ on the ORB strategy in the same account. We don't want to have conflicting orders. That's a very important piece. If you want to trade NQ on 2 different strategies, use a different account, use a different eval, whatever else. So I know this was a lot, but this is the full, like really everything that you need to know. You use the optimizer to get the settings to help you get to a good foundation. You tweak them, you optimize them, you do whatever else you need to do on top of that. You connect your broker, you create the strategy. The full automate algos video is right over here as well. But if you go to TradingView, you're happy with the TradingView backtest, you create the alert, that's everything. So next time when this fires, it's actually going to place a trade in my account. If you want to turn it off, you obviously will go over here, you turn it off, you can pause it, here, pause it. That means that TradingView will send the signal, but we're not going to place that trade in your broker. If you want to turn it off here as well, you can just go right over here and click pause, or you can delete it. Same thing, TradingView is not going to send us a signal, so that's really important to note. But I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to our support. This is like the full breakdown of everything you need. Thanks for watching.